All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today I took a look at the cameras on both of these devices. You guys requested, that I do this video. I posted a few photos online, and we all know that the Poco F3 costs under $400, under $390. I think. Just check the link in the description. You'll see exactly how much this phone costs at the current recording of this video, which you can see is Thursday, May 6th. So what I did was a lot of you guys asked to compare with the OnePlus 9, but what I decided to do was put forth OnePlus best offering. So the OnePlus 9 Pro over here on the left, that is their best offering right now. And this is not Xiaomi's best offering. I would say that's probably the Mi 11 Ultra. If I was just throwing a phone out there that could compare in price and everything to this device. But we're not so much looking at price. We're looking at the performance of the cameras. The OnePlus 9, links for all of these will be in the description. So if you want to get a OnePlus device, there's a link down there for OnePlus, and there's also the link to wirelessplace.com to grab the Poco F3. So this device costs $390, let's just say, because it fluctuates between $380 and $395. Looks like on wirelessplace.com, and they're probably selling really fast. I think they were doing some kind of promo at one point with the lower price, but I'm not sure. Again, link down below. Click it if you want to. But the OnePlus 9 is about $730, $770. Let's just say $750, and let's just call this OnePlus 9 Pro 1100. And this device sits at the bottom when it comes to the pricing, but this is a powerhouse, power spec device. Now, the Snapdragon 870 is what's inside. So I could get into, performance and all that. I just don't, because, that's kind of, it doesn't solve anything after a while. These are all performing fantastic, even though the OnePlus 9 devices have the 888 inside. I don't think you're going to see much difference in performance, though. Just my personal opinion of using these and personal experience of using these, I don't think you're going to find much difference. So with that being said, we're going to look at the cameras, and I just recorded this intro just to record it so you can get a feel of what's getting ready to go down. So I've taken photos on the OnePlus 9 Pro, and I'm doing the same photos on the Poco F3 from Xiaomi. So I want you to keep that in mind when you're considering these, because I bring up price for that reason. Again, this is OnePlus best offering at the moment, and this is one of Xiaomi's many offerings. It just happened to cost, a third of the price of this device. So you tell me what you think about the photo comparison, and this will be a quick split, and I'm going to come back and finish this off. All right, guys, so there you have it. A look at the cameras on both of these devices. A lot of you guys asked that I compare these devices for the cameras, and you saw there what they both can do. Now, if I'm being honest, yeah, both of these phones take pretty decent photos overall, and either one of them will be worth you picking up for cameras, I should say. OnePlus has done a great deal with getting this camera set up for the OnePlus 9 devices. It's the best thing that they've done for themselves in a long time, because their phones are great, you know what I'm saying? But those cameras were the place that it just didn't shine like they tried to make it seem. And now, I said it before, they're in the conversation, the big boy conversation. Now, however you want to label this video, this is a flagship device, folks. It just has a lower price because it's not officially offered in the US. And these are the prices that you can expect if you buy phones like this. You get killer specs for the price. The price, I flashed it up, currently is $385, folks. And they only have 16 of these left for the recording of this video. So they had a lot more than that, but now they are selling. And I think that the fact that this works in the US, people are loving it. But nonetheless, the cameras, you know, OnePlus did better on the stabilization. Image stabilization is turned on for the camera, but I don't know if it has any effect on video, but it definitely was turned on, and I'll show you here. Let's see here. It definitely was turned on, because I was wondering. So you can see image stabilization. It is turned on. And I was like, man, this is not as stable as I would like it to be. But still, you know, that just means that OnePlus did a really good job with their stabilization. But when you think about that, you look at the quality that it produced. The Xiaomi, the Poco F3, it did extremely well. When you have to consider the price of these devices. Yeah, $1,100, $390, let's just, or $385. So. I'm always going to present you. Now, let's be clear here. The OnePlus 9 Pro, this is one of my daily drivers, if not my main daily driver. It's a great phone. But the Poco F3, it just goes to show that the things that I've been showing you over the years with Xiaomi devices, they're freaking fantastic, man. They match up with the big boys. And now, this technically is a big boy. This has a Snapdragon 870 inside. And so you won't see much difference in performance. I mean, we're talking about 120 hertz display. I don't have a lot of apps on here, so you don't get that really good scrolling effect like you do through here. But you can see the difference. You can see that it's a smooth scroll. And then you get the same. Let me log on. Let me click on some stuff here. That's not a big difference, and that is definitely not a $700 difference. It's not. So when you start to think about, you know, and these tests like this, they don't mean much. I'll log into 2 different accounts, so that could play a part too. But, you know, they don't mean that much. The day-to-day tasks, you know, with 6 or 8 gigs of RAM on this thing, this just happened to have 12. You know, yeah, these will stay in. It'll sit there and they'll open faster if you need to in and out. But overall, once you get the apps open, they're stored in memory, you're gonna see fast performance. So. The fact that this phone costs $385 and it's got 120 hertz HDR10 compliant display, that's a beautiful thing. But this video is about cameras, and I wanted to bring them straight to you. So I went straight in, and I think that for what the Xiaomi is bringing to the table, it took better photos than the OnePlus 9 Pro in several areas, or several of those photos. I preferred a few more of the Xiaomi, the Poco F3 photos than I did with the Pro, the OnePlus 9 Pro, because I just think the colors were better. Some of them were more sharp. And I took a whole bunch of photos, but for the sake of not having a very long video, I wanted to go ahead and just do it like this. So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think about these cameras? I mean, for when I do cameras, it's hard to not discuss the price. You know, when you're talking about devices, it's hard to not bring up the price. It's hard. So there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. You tell me what you think about this. I'm happy to discuss it in the comments with you. I personally feel like the Poco F3 is just a fantastic device, and it's going to be hard to sleep on, folks. Hard to sleep on. You're not going to be able, you can't ignore it. And that's how I feel about it. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.